Hi, and welcome to 10 years anniversary of XPENG. Today we have huge event. It's a big amount of cars just outside of the venue. We have new Mona release beside the anniversary itself. So as we can see, we have more than 20 cars around, and here on this side we start from pink, black, white, gray and blue. So these are the 5 main colors of Mona which we're gonna see this year. On the other side, we can see also plenty of other models of XPENG. So let's get in the car and see what's inside. So outside, the car looks pretty nice. If you take a look at it in real life, it's much better than it was on the pictures before. The headlights is completely new design. It's nothing like we can see in traditional XPENG cars. So there were talks that Mona would have completely new branding in the future, that it will not be a part of XPENG name. But for now, they still went with XPENG logo, and behind the car we can also see like XPENG, not Mona. In the whole car, there are basically no Mona signs so far. But I think design is coming from the designers, let's say. It's not made by engineers. You can see the whole car is super aerodynamic with drag coefficient of 0.94. In front here we have the grille, which can open and close based on the situation. So yesterday we had a meeting with the brand manager, and brand manager told us that this is very important part of design to create even better drag coefficiency while car is driving on the highway with the speed of 80 kilometers an hour per hour and higher than that. Besides that, he was explaining us this small element of design here, this tiny wing. He said that it's also dictated by the designers to create the drag coefficient and make it even lower. They said the consumption of this car will be around 11 kilowatt hours per hour. It's gonna be really crazy. I haven't seen this size of the car with this consumption so far. Space-wise, I think the car is very nice. It's pretty big. It was built by DD originally. We learned about this before as well, right? It was designed for taxi drivers, and there are lots of small features which originally were designed for DD. But basically, this is one of the best part of this car, I think, which is coming from DD, a huge hatch. We can put, I think they said around 6 suitcases inside. It's more than 600 liters of space. And inside, there is one more sub-trunk. So it's pretty spacious. If the seat goes down, both of seats go down, there are going to be more than 1,000 liters of space, but the thing that it's not flat. So for the lovers of camping, I'm not sure how convenient it will be to sleep like with the angle of 25 or 30 degrees. But you can try anyway. The car doesn't have, we don't have here any soft closing, but the door sounds pretty solid. Considering the price range of this car, it seems and feels quite nice. Inside the door, yesterday we've learned about this part that they put special plastic which is designed for wear and tear, so it won't be destroyed that easily, it won't be damaged if you use it a lot. Because this car is, the main audience on this car is young people, and young people, they don't treat the car maybe as outer generation. They kind of don't care, right? So this car is kind of wear and tear proof, and I think young people are gonna enjoy it really a lot. I think this car is designed definitely for Chinese customers and for Chinese market, because the tall guy like me, 6.4 feet or 193 centimeters, I can barely fit in behind. I cannot imagine to have a ride for like even 1 hour sitting behind in this car. However, I've tried the front seat. The front seat is pretty okay. It's very spacious and it's more than enough space. I don't know, maybe just done because of the hatch and again to cut the drag coefficient to make it much lower. But for European markets, I'm not sure this is gonna really work very well. For Chinese market, it's gonna be a perfect car for sure, because every Chinese person is much shorter than me. Yes, try to get out! The space in front is a totally different story. Here we have more than enough space. It's very spacious, it's very airy, and you feel that it's very much like Tesla style. There is no HUD here in this car. There is only steering wheel, the camera here, and the main screen. I have pretty much enough space in front, and I'm pretty sure behind me any typical Chinese person can fit in without any issue. Storage wise, we have two cup holders here. We have pretty deep storage inside here, and two USB ports in front. Also, we have a little storage here for the cup and for some personal belongings. This car has the glove box, which is very, very rare recently. Majority of car manufacturers just remove it for some reason. This is PU, I feel. It's not leather, it's not artificial leather, let's say. It feels very soft, very smooth, and the color is just beautiful. I love this blue color, both outside and inside. The top is white, a little bit grayish, not really white, but it looks pretty good because of the panoramic rooftop, which is huge. I think it's even bigger than Tesla Model Y. Feels bigger, very, very airy. And yeah, the screen is really good. I'm not sure what processor is it. I think it's a Snapdragon, but not sure. They will release it tonight. Very, very fast, very responsive, and it's very different from traditional XPENG infotainment system. Here we have also new app store. You can download the stuff, the apps you want to watch, the movies, or the apps to listen music, to play some games. And the product manager told us yesterday they will have a big app store inside. So in the future, there are gonna be more and more apps and different games inside here. He also said that they are positioning this car for younger generation, so they will have some Tesla style, maybe funny things or some jokes to scare your passenger or your friend or surprise them. Very interesting thing which came from Didi, which I wanted to share, is about this thing, the peach. This is basically for the massage for your back and your butt, basically. So for original Didi drivers, they drive for a very long time and they get tired. So you have like special software, and it's connected to your hardware in the car, which helps you to like flex your body from bottom to up. And there are also lots of other stuff when you can like use the steering wheel to make some sound, like, and if you're gonna count how many times you do it, like every time, it will create the sound similar to what Buddhist monk clicking when they want to relax or concentrate on something. So here is the same. You can also keep clicking it and it will make the same traditional wooden sound, like tuck, 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 tuck. So if you're really tired in the traffic jam and you want to a little bit relax and come down, get into some meditation state, you can probably use it as well. Not sure how good is it for foreigners, but it's fun. It's really fun. Let's try sound. I don't think there is any Dolby Atmos or any like 3D audio here, but the sound is pretty clear and it's loud. It seems there are at least 2, 4, 6, probably 12 speakers. Not sure though yet, but I think at least 12 speakers, maybe even more than that. So it creates a pretty decent sound. I would say the bass is not too deep, but it's enough for daily driving and listening to music like on the way to work and back. So don't really think that fans of music would really appreciate it. But we would know more details later during the event. The CEO gonna release all the information soon, because for now it's just a guess. What I really like about this car is the feeling of the door opening and closing. It feels very, very solid. It doesn't really feel like a cheap car. It feels like a very solid car built by the company which knows what are they doing and how they're doing. So yeah, just very excited about the price for now, because car feels really good. So after looking at this car and sitting in this car, I can tell that I'm pretty excited. The car looks very, very nice. It looks pretty. It looks very solid and very nicely built. I'm very excited to hear the price for this car and more details about the battery and other like speakers information and other tech details. So stay tuned for more. See you guys. Wow guys, I am really impressed. After the event, the XPENG reviewed the price and we are really impressed. From 12 to below 1,600,000 is a very low price, like 120,000 for this car with autonomous driving, even L3. It's a very, very low price. And getting to below 160,000, this car doesn't have that much of competition. Everything we've seen today, starting from the technology which this car packed with, which is pretty much a leader in the market within this A-class cars, and up to the self-developed chip, up to the humanoid robots and flying car being released so soon. It is really impressive and it's good news for XPENG. I believe this car gonna be a trend for a lot of young people who cannot afford something more than 200,000 and who want a stylish, beautiful car with 5 major colors and all the technology inside. So I hope it will be a really great chance for XPENG to penetrate this A-level market, A category. So congrats XPENG. Thank you. See you.